I always see you like this, Odysseus, hunting out some advantage against your enemies. Now you're sniffing around where Ajax and his sailors pitched their tents at the end of the battle line, pacing over his fresh tracks, wondering if he has gone in or is still out roaming. The scent has led you, like a sharp-nosed Spartan bitch, to the right place. No need to peer through the gates. He's there, his head and sword slaying hands still dripping sweat. But tell me, why are you pursuing him? You may learn from what I know.
Athena, no god is closer to my heart. I cannot see you, but your words ring like a bronze-mouthed trumpet in my mind. You're right. I'm hunting an enemy. Ajax, the great shield, circling his footsteps. Last night he did something inconceivable. Or he may have done it. Nothing sure. We're still bewildered. I took the burden of proof on myself. Just now we found all our spoil of cattle butchered, torn to pieces by some monstrous hand. His hand, we think. A witness claims he saw him leaping across the field alone, swinging a wet sword. When I heard that, I sought out the trail, and it led me here. But these tracks baffle me. Some, I know, are his, but others are hard to make out. You've come when I most needed you, goddess. Your hand has always steered me, and always will.
I knew that. I've been following you for some time, caught up in the hunt myself.
But then my tracking has not gone wrong.
I assure you, the man did everything you said.
A reckless hand. What drove him to it?
Rage over the award of Achilles' armor.
But why slaughter the cattle?
He thought he was smearing his hands with your blood.
Wait, with ours? Then he meant to kill Greeks?
And would have if I had not been watching.
What nerved him? What made him dare?
He came stalking you in the darkness.
Was he close? Could he have struck?
He was at the two generals' gates.
And so eager to kill. What stopped him?
I stopped him. Spinning illusions of his own most deadly joy, I drew him to your captured herds milling in the field. He fell on them, hacking at sheep and cattle, crushing their spines, carving a bloody circle around him. Sometimes he thought he had the Atridae in his huge grip. Then he struck at another chief and another, roving up and down in a sick frenzy. And I urged him on. I drove him deeper into the net. At last, he grew tired of killing, bound up what cattle and sheep were left alive, and dragged them to his camp. All horns and hooves, but he thinks they're men. He has them inside there now. He's torturing them. But I want you to see this sickness with your own eyes and proclaim it aloud to all the Greeks. Stay! Face him! What he has become is no threat to you. I'll bend the light of his eyes away. He won't see you standing there. Ajax! Leave off chaining your captives and come out here.
Athena, do not call him out.
Quiet, or shall men say you're a coward?
No, by the gods, no. Leave him inside.
Why? Is he not the same man he was?
Well, the same. Yes, and still my enemy.
And is any laughter sweeter than laughter at an enemy?
Even so, let him stay inside.
Are you afraid to look in the eyes of a madman?
If he were not mad, I would face him.
Face him now, then. Even this close, he won't see you.
How not, if he has the same eyes?
Bright as they are, I'll darken them.
Gods can contrive what they please.
Stand there and say nothing.
If I must, I will, but I would sooner be far from this place.
Ajax, I call you again. Does your ally count for so little now?
Hail to you, Athena. Hail to you, daughter of Zeus. How well you stood by me in this night's work. I'll crown you with gold for...
Beautiful words. But tell me, did your sword drink deeply of Greek blood?
I boast it did. Why deny it?
Did your spear find the Atridae?
Ajax will not be dishonored by those two again.
They're dead, if I understand you.
D-E-A-D. Let them rob me of my armor now.
And what of the son of Laertes? Where does he stand between you and his ill fate? Has he escaped you?
You ask me where he is now?
Yes, that great obstacle of yours, Odysseus.
My sweetest triumph yet, goddess. I've got him locked in there in chains. I don't want him to die yet.
What more would you have first?
First, I'll tie him to a post in the yard.
Oh, the poor wretch. What would you have then?
And then I will whip him, flay him, before I kill him!
Oh, the poor wretch. Must he suffer so?
Be content to have your way in all else, Athena. The man will pay that price and no other.
As you wish, then. Let your hand know the joys your mind is bent on.
I return to my work, and I charge thee, always stand by me as you did in this past night.
Oh, you see how strong the gods are, Odysseus? Was there ever a man of greater foresight than Ajax, or prompter in the shifts of action?
None that I know. Yet, I pity the poor wretch, though he's my enemy. I mean, he's yoked by an evil delusion, but the same fate could be mine. I can see now. We who live are all phantoms. Fleeting shadows.
Consider him well, then, and never allow yourself to speak arrogant words against the gods, or feel proud if your hand strikes harder than another's, or wealth heaps higher around you. One day can lift up and bring down all human things. The gods favor wise restraint in men, and hate transgressors.